Now let's see different sector, GIS in architecture. All architects already know about line of sight in their project work. GIS helps architects to plan the line of sight perfectly so that the buildings do not obstruct important features in the horizon. See the image, first image. As example, exposure to noise. GIS helps in urban high-rise buildings to be designed and positioned in areas that have little or no interference to the environment. And in development planning, GIS helps in planning various development projects in urban areas to help citizens understand the importance of urban development holistically and the bigger picture with map and database. Map and database, which means spatial data and non-spatial data. GIS means map with its database. Without database, we can't consider it's a GIS. Crowd simulation. On the right side image we can see as example, GIS helps in crowd simulation at time scale approaching in real time. As example in vehicle tracking software. Solar exposure. Harvesting light is easy to assess the suitability of installing solar panels on roofs using 3D GIS city models and geometric information such as the tilt, orientation, and area of the roof, which is most important for solar exposure. And city engine. Assessing feasibility and plan implementation using ESRI city engine improving urban planning, architecture, and overall design. And pedestrian behavior. Architecture need this before doing any urban design. GIS can help to discern the possible movement of pedestrians and vehicle and help in creating artistic impressions of cities. And shadow analysis. Look at this nice image on the right side, which is showing a GIS spatial data with shadow analysis. GIS helps to create exact impression of shadows that would be cast during every pre-construction phase of a project. Parking availability. When you are going to design a parking area, a parking zone, a parking lot, GIS can also be used to determine the number of parking spaces that would be available and the amount of time that would be required to locate more. And integration of GIS and BIM. What is BIM? BIM means Building Information Modeling in architecture term. Operating a facility with BIM because of its ability to analyze information and integrate data from different systems. And tangible landscape, which is also a vital issue in architecture. GIS can also be used to create life-size sketches of buildings and create proper models of the actual buildings that need to be constructed. And in other hand, geo-design, which is related with architecture and geography. Conceptualizing buildings plans with focus on stakeholders' participation and collaboration to the closely follow natural system, as like the image on the lower right corner.